Hi and welcome to the Bug Out, where this weekend I will be taking part in the prepping and bug out course run by First In Events. Now this course is going to give me the opportunity to enhance my skills and learn new ones. So don't worry if you haven't booked yourself one of these courses, there's plenty available. But in the meantime, let's roll the montage and see what we got up to.
I don't think I did with it. But you need to be realistic. You need to kind of assess what is a real threat and how you're going to deal with it. So, what was the first one mentioned there? Was it natural disaster? Natural disaster, yeah. Okay, so that is one that seems to be more prevalent nowadays, doesn't it? Happens more often. In this country, we're pretty lucky, aren't we, really?
The lighting, all sorts of everyday internet.
Yeah, your internet.
Everything you took for granted.
Yeah, everything that's powered, isn't it? And there are diseases out there that could, wipe out large expanse of humanity. Was it Spanish flu, wasn't it, after the First World War? Yeah. Killed more people than the First World War, and yet people don't really talk about it. No. It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, they take that.
Between the two of us, we came up with a mnemonic, so a way to remember what we would class as what's good to prioritise with your prepping stuff, basically, your prep. We came up with F-SNAP-R, okay? Connecting with other people in your area, or not necessarily in your area, but generally in your area. Other people that have got the same sort of attitude as you, that are thinking about preparedness. So, next one then. So this is a military term, actions on. No, you're ex-military. Was there anyone else ex-military here? Okay. Again, what I said at the start of it, everyone just thinks of, I'm going to stock up all the cupboards with bees and check airway, check breathing, check circulation, let's stop there. I always used to think, well, what if they're bleeding to death, but I'm checking them to breathe? To me, first thing you've got to do is check bleeding. If it is a massive, I'm not on about someone cut the toe, if they're literally peeing blood out all over the place, you can die in a couple of minutes.
We have always ever been approved.
So we kind of related to our personal circumstances, so a little bit of a mixed bag. We're all in quite different locations. So we've said provisionally try to get out of Dodge to a relative, etc., 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 especially if that violence is getting closer and there's more problems. I've provisionally said for myself, at least, I've got family 10 miles away on foot, which are in a very rural location, like a hamlet, so I know a few routes to get there. We've got the tools and equipment to get there, so we'd head on foot to those locations. We all kind of agreed, I think, cars is probably going to be a no-goer. If everyone's trying to get out, they know the violence is coming, you're just going to be stuck in your car and then more vulnerable. So we said on foot, cross-country, get away from the urban sprawl and over to family, friends, colleagues.
Over here, in the wooded area here, that's your car. So you've been solo hiking in the mountains in November. The weather's been really bad, you're soaked through from hiking all day. You get in your car, you go to drive off, you hit an ice patch, you come off the road, your car's basically come off the road and you've crashed. The car's not drivable, okay?
Does the engine run?
No, the engine's not running, that's running a bit over. You jumped the gun a little bit.
Overnight,
You wait it out.
you wait what?
Text with that uncle, yeah.
So the interesting one for me is I have a bag in my car at home. So in Ireland I can survive 72 hours. I've been stuck in the car overnight, so I know it's not a problem. But here I have a hire car. So as you're about to see, I'm not short of gear. But I never have anything in the hire car, and it's a massive difference in thought process to me. I haven't ever thought about it because I take my car back every couple of weeks.
Yeah, don't clean your teeth without drowning. That's not from personal experience, that's just knowledge. I do have some wipes in there just to clean myself up a little bit. I've never actually used them. That's a brand new packet, alright? and I've used this bag a few times, but they're there if I need them.
Yes, I'm looking at one of them. I'll show you the other one, but it's got wings on it for the hammock, but it is absolutely...
Water bags.
Holy moly!
This is the type that holds that you can boil over a flame.
Drinks that I haven't had.
I don't think I'd rain. Everyone's going to go hostile, aren't they? Every single person is going to want that person dead. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily mean a formed unit or even a militia. The civilian population friendly or unfriendly towards you. If this was high featured, it just carry on going like so. Stay below the horizon. Because if you stay below the horizon, at least you've got the sort of like backdrop that doesn't silhouette you. So. Alright guys, so we're on the bug out and prepping course here at the bug out in Builth Wells. So we're running this course here, we're first in events, and what we'll be doing today is running through lots of different presentations and scenarios, talking about preparedness, bugging out, all that sort of good stuff, talking about kit, what to load into your bug out bags, your inch bags, talking about procedural stuff, how to use the ground to mask your movement, to like prevent being discovered by enemies, escape and evasion, and all that sort of good stuff. What we're doing now then, the guys are just finalising their kit. They're stripping out some of their gear that they, that I've advised them possibly not ideal for movement, so minimising their kit so the bug out bags are suitable for the exercise we're just about to conduct. So I'm going to brief them on a scenario now. So we're going to be moving into like a hostile environment scenario, and then we're going to move out on the ground, navigate to a safe area, basically bugging out using our bags for an overnight stop in the field. So looking forward to that, and let's catch you later. Everyone got everything they need, yeah? Yeah. Thank you. Cool. Let's do it.
Don't forget your camera, Chris.
A big set of wellies.
And there are about 20 of us. In the middle of the night. It's all her. Well, she makes it.
Slow down a little bit at the front.
Hey, show us your gun.
It never stops raining, is it? Yeah.
Sweet.
With water where we are, it's hard as fucking rock.
Well, I noticed every single time we went to the peaks and these houses, always had those map readings.
You in charge of the map readings, yeah?
Yeah, but it's a straight road, you know.
Yeah.
Right, let's purify this and get some dinner on. So tonight we're going to have the Chinese PLA menu number something.
Get breakfast stuff on for the morning.
Where are we cooking? Are we cooking at home?
You want me?
Everyone cooking at home?
At home?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had a
That's good.
limit that they imposed on that demo.
There we go.
Trying to play. It would have been great. It's actually harder than this. We caught by a bunch of rednecks with, you know, dueling banjos going on in the background. You're going to want to get out, aren't you? So, yeah, you can see these are fairly thick ones as well. These are the thickest ones I could find in B&Q.
Right, tickle him now.
How he's stuffed. Right,
Okay.
let's get him, guys.
So, you know, like you see on James Bond, where he just goes, you wouldn't be able to do that.
Can you not do that?
No, not with these. Not with these. Yes. You could do it. You could possibly do it with thinner ones, but anything of that size, all you're going to do is you're going to hurt yourself. You'll probably do your wrists in or your flipping shoulders away. So, passing it through is the most awkward bit. If you've got your teeth, use your teeth. If you haven't, you just got to fiddle and get that thing through there. So what you want to do is get it just through one of the loops. It doesn't matter which one. And then once it's through, just pass these. Get them onto your feet.
So you could use shoelaces as well, probably.
You could do.
But probably not as strong.
They may break. You could, always, but if that's your only option, you could try it. So you could potentially use shoelaces. The other thing you could do is use paracord for shoelaces.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
Yeah. So, see, I've got that through there, and then all you're going to do is make a cycling motion with your feet. That's how quick it is.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Oh, you're getting it in, you're buying it at the
Retail.
price that the I mean, Rolex has come down now,
Yeah.
right? But you could have just bought 10 Rolexes.
Come on, anyone else
last year,
gonna have a
you'd
go?
be 100k.
yeah, but you get
No,
offered what
easy.
they have. You get
No,
offered what they
Huh?
have. You get offered what they
You
have.
still could though, any of them.
Yeah.
You could make 100k by just saying, yeah, I'll buy 10.
Yeah, that's so you get under the
What are we
seat.
doing now?
We'll time ourselves up.
Oh, no.
Come on, you're the zip tie master, get amongst it.
Then get in, beat you up in the van.
In there to help you out to extend your sort of longevity, and once you get there, then you could potentially be in shit creek and all that sort of stuff. So if you just have a look at the next slide here, now this isn't like a comprehensive guide to everything to do with cars, but I've got a few bits and pieces that are potential, you know, lifesavers and definitely improvements to safety. So the first one and most important one I think here is this glass breaker. I don't know if has anyone got one of these in a car?
Yep.
Really, really important thing to have, I think. If you're ever trapped in a car because the doors are locked or whatever, or if you've gone into water, if you've got submerged into water, you can break the glass using that. But this is my sort of normal daily running of what I carry. So I always carry my grab bag in there, it's fully packed out. Water's always replenished every sort of week or so. I make sure I keep an eye on the life expectancy of batteries and rations and stuff like that. But that's always in there, so it's good to go. I actually carry a spare, just a Bucksy backpack in there, just because it's just handy to have. I actually use this fairly often if I'm
One child shit.
lower again.
Yeah, I've got you. Take the Catherine ready. Red's off?
What he does, he takes people social media on
social media?
Yeah. But he's never
Forward, forward. Through the clip. Well, that's it. Very left on, right? Way that forward.
Yeah, he's definitely quite
All the way
scared.
back in. Right, take the gas forward when you're ready. Thank you. Don't touch it too good when you're ready.
Brilliant.
See the red dot?
He spent 2 years training it to
See
talk
that
like him.
dot,
Does
yeah?
the Q&A now.
Because he's got full circle in your eyes.
Can we get the rifles out of the car?
Sometimes time to get up here.
Tom, do you go shooting anyway?
No, mate, I was saying earlier, I applied to join my local rifle club and they didn't even reply to my email.
Oh yeah. Which one do you apply to?
So there we are, there's the prepping and bugging out course all done and dusted, and hope you enjoyed the video. There are loads more courses available with First In Events, from navigation, bushcraft and survival, even to tandem skydives. There's loads of things you can do. So check out the links below, check out First In Events. Tom Prepared Pathfinder's got his own channel. Check out the bug out shop as well. And like I said before, I hope you enjoyed the video.
But until next time, this has been Deep in the Bunker and a Bug Out Shop saying stay safe, stay sane, take care.
All the best.